Happening right now, Trooper First Class Dennis Ricks' family speaking to the media. Trooper Ricks died earlier this week from injuries he sustained during a traffic stop in Orangeburg County. Right now, his widow is at the podium. She's going to be making a statement at the Going law firm here in Columbia. Let's take a live look now at that picture if we can, and you will see that they are preparing to make a statement there. Again, a processional was held just this morning, his family releasing a statement through their legal counsel saying he was a devoted husband, son, and friend, and wore the uniform because he believed deeply in serving others. Let's listen in now.
Members of the media, family members, law enforcement, distinguished members of the government, thank you for being with us here today. My name is Christian Basil. Along with my partner, Robert Goings, we have the honor of representing Jade Ricks and her family in the aftermath of this tragedy that so many of you have reached out about already and know about. To those of you who don't know, Trooper First Class Dennis D. Ricks was in his course and scope of duty as a South Carolina State Highway Patrolman on the early morning hours of August 10th on a call. He was pulling someone over and in the process was tragically and recklessly struck by a large vehicle. The subsequent injuries that he sustained were devastating. Jade, his wife, and their family, and so many of you with prayers and thoughts and well wishes fought to keep Trooper Ricks going. But unfortunately, he succumbed to his severe injuries and ended up passing on Wednesday. On behalf of the family, we want to thank law enforcement agencies, the State Highway Patrol, Orangeburg County Sheriff's Department, Lexington County Sheriff's Department, who continue to work with us as we try to put the aftermath together and to make sense of the things that have been happening. Jade, especially in her family, have felt so much love, especially from organizations like Serve and Connect and others. And she wants to take a few minutes just to tell a little bit about the man, the law enforcement, the husband, father, and hero to so many at this time. And then I'll turn some time over to my partner, Robert Goings, for some additional things and questions. Jade.
My name is Jade Ricks. I just wanted to take some time to honor my husband. And I just want to start by saying that marrying Dennis was truly the best choice I ever made in my lifetime. There is not one person on this earth that was made better for me. And I truly believe that we were meant to be, and that we had the kind of love that you only get one time in your life. And my heart will always belong to Dennis. Dennis wore the uniform because he believed in serving others. He was steady and very brave at work, and very gentle and joyful at home. We all called him a gentle giant. He loved simple things like spending time with his family, movie nights, trying new places to eat, and he truly loved his family with his whole heart. Everything that he did was for us. On behalf of our family, I want to thank the South Carolina Highway Patrol, specifically Jamie Burgess, Tolliver, Fields, Singleton, Snail, the Colonel, just to name a few. The South Carolina Department of Public Safety for surrounding us with love and support. Your presence, your prayers, and the shared memories of Dennis have really carried us through. We're very grateful to the first responders and the medical teams that took care of Dennis. I know that they gave him everything that they had. As we honor Dennis, I just ask everyone to please slow down and move over for emergency vehicles. My husband would still be here if everyone could do that. Please give these men and women the space to work safely. That's one way that we can remember him. Thank you very much for your love and your prayers for our family and for Dennis's fellow troopers. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ricks. Our heart and our prayers are with you and your family. Your strength, faith, and courage, Jade, will carry you through this unimaginable tragedy. Trooper First Class Dennis Ricks, your husband, your soulmate, was a true public servant. He put his life on the line to serve our state, to serve our community, to serve her people. And when law enforcement puts on that uniform, they clip on that badge, and they pick up their service weapon, they walk out of their home and they leave their family, not knowing when or if they will make it home. Today we're reminded that behind every uniform is a family. Behind every uniform is a husband, is a wife, is a daughter, is a son. The death of Trooper First Class Dennis Ricks was absolutely preventable. Trooper Ricks did everything right that night. He was on the shoulder of the interstate. He did not deserve to be killed. When you see law enforcement, first responders, or vehicles on the side of the road, please move over, slow down, respect human life. There is absolutely no excuse for your husband, for our public servant, Trooper First Class Dennis Ricks, to be killed. The outpouring of love and support that this family has received only shows and reveals the best of humanity. Again, we want to thank the professionalism of the Highway Patrol, the Department of Public Safety, Sheriff Leroy Ravenel with the Orangeburg County Sheriff's Department, Sheriff Jay Kuhn, and the Lexington County Sheriff's Department. This incident and the death of this loved man is under investigation, an active investigation. We understand that future charges may be forthcoming, and we hope that law enforcement holds this offender responsible. Thank you. We're happy to take any questions that you may have for us.
Mr. Goins, I actually have one question. Derek Rush from WIS News. Just curious as why it was chosen to have here. Are there any plans from the legal team to seek any further action, or was this just convenience for location purposes as far as having the press conference here?
We plan to seek full and complete justice for her husband.
Anything specific in terms right now?
Sure, we're exploring both civil and working with law enforcement for criminal and prosecution as well in this. And as my partner said, we're looking for justice to the extent it can even be given in this case.
And when you say civil, you're referring to a potential wrongful death suit, is that right?
Correct, yes.
Can you kind of respond to the driver of the truck being let out on a $647 bill?
We don't understand and know the specifics of that. We know that he was charged with driving under suspension. We know that he was driving a Home Depot box truck. Those are the details that we're allowed to discuss at this point in time. The circumstances, the nature of why he was let out on bond, we're still trying to gather the particulars of that.
Was the truck a rental or did he work there?
We don't have full details of that. We suspect that it was a rental truck.
No further questions. Thank you for coming and being with us today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, you have been watching a statement and a press briefing there by the attorneys for the family of Trooper Dennis Ricks, who was hit by a box truck while on the job this past weekend. The driver of the vehicle that hit him charged with driving under suspension. Attorneys there saying they believe additional charges may be forthcoming, and they plan to seek full and complete justice for Trooper Ricks' family. They mentioned some sort of civil litigation, also some criminal litigation, but again, they did not release too many details there, only saying that his death was preventable and that Trooper Ricks did everything right when he had that traffic stop take place Sunday of this past weekend. As you saw there, the widow of Trooper Ricks, Jade Ricks, issuing a statement saying that marrying Trooper Ricks was the best choice she's ever made in her life, saying he enjoyed serving others. They called him a gentle giant in their family. He loved spending time with his family, and she made a plea to motorists out there everywhere to slow down and move over for emergency vehicles. If you see lights flashing, if you see a trooper who has someone pulled on the side of the road, it is the law in this state that you actually have to veer over into another lane. And if you can't veer over into another lane safely, you need to slow down and use caution. Of course, we did have a reporter at today's press briefing, and we'll have more details for you later on News 19, both on air and online at WLTX.com.